Hey, great risings, beautiful people. Welcome to the Silencespeaksvolume777 podcast, where we speak truth, build communities, and break cycles with clarity and courage. Today I want to talk about something that affects everyone. From children, teens, adults, families, classrooms, workplaces, all of us. And that thing is bullying prevention. I'm not talking about the gossipy stuff, not that watered down stuff, not the poster on the wall, and definitely not the don't be mean slogans. I'm talking about bullying prevention as an attribute, a skill, a discipline, that mindset, and a responsibility and whole. And what I'm going to start with is the most current truth, the stuff that 2026 can actually try and offer, since it's still January, So, as of 2026, early schools climate reports show something super important. It shows that bullying reports increased slightly in late 2025, as well as cyberbullying continues to rise, especially in the group chats. But it also shows that students feel connected to one trusted adult are significantly safer. And schools with stronger prevention programs, they see fewer repeated incidents. These are definitely the most up-to-date insights that we have right now. And it just basically tells us all one thing, that prevention works when people work together. The verified national statistics as of 2024 and 2025, which I'm about to give you, are the most recent full data sets available. So according to the CDC's October 2024 data brief covering July 2021 to December 2023, basically states about 1/3 of the U.S. teens were bullied in the past 12 months. 34% of teens were aged from 13 to 17, 38.4% are 12 to 14, 29.7% is 15 to 17. 38.3% were girls, 29.9% were boys. 47.1% were LGBTQ plus youth, and 44.4% were youth with development disabilities. Many of whom which starts to develop suicidal ideations, which is definitely a different topic that I'm going to refrain from speaking about in this moment. Because from the CDC Youth Risk Behavior Survey, which was released in 2024, it states that 19% of those incidents happen on school property, while 16% of them were done electronically. Parents, I get it. We want to trust our teens and give them that space, but I'm a trust but verify kind of parent. And verifying your child's trust is okay as a parent, I believe. Don't think for a moment that because you and your child, or your child tells you everything, that they're not hiding the anything. Okay, now, but back to the facts, okay? Because past data shows that these numbers have stayed consistently high for more than a decade. Like, come on, more than 10 years is beyond ridiculous. This is just no small issue anymore. This is definitely a national reality, and we have to pay close attention. So what type of attributes should you show? Well, bullying prevention is not a rule. It's not a slogan, and it's definitely not even a one-day assembly. It's one of those type of attributes that you should carry on the inside of you. And it requires things like awareness, which is noticing when someone is hurting. It requires things like courage, which is speaking up even when your voice is shaky. And these are things that we can teach our children because they're still young, soaking it up. Like compassion, choosing humanity over harm, and boundaries, that knowing what is okay and what is not. And we can teach them community, which is understanding that we protect each other. See, these are not small things. These are powerful human skills. Okay? So how can you make an impact? Well, when you choose to prevent bullying, you're not just being nice. Okay? You are protecting someone's mental health. You're interrupting harm, reducing anxiety and depression risks. You're changing someone's school or their workplace and experience as well as environment. Because children love school, but when people be acting mean, you don't want to go back. So you're shifting a statistic and creating safety and modeling the leadership that they need. That's the real power. That's the real influence. And that's how real communities care. So, as I walk today on this walking path, I just want you to walk with me in spirit. Because every step toward kindness, guess what? It's a step away from cruelty. Every step of awareness is a step away from silence. And every step we take toward courage is a step toward healing for not just for yourself, but for your family, your community, and for the world. Okay? Bullying prevention is not just something that we do, it's something that we have to just become. Okay? So today, as we move, as we breathe, as we grow, I want you to remember this. Prevention is protection. It is power, and it is love in action. I'm Miss Silence, and this is the Silence Speaks Volume 777 podcast, where we speak truth, build strength, walk in purpose. Peace and love.